Hey guys, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I am so excited to do an unhaul with you guys. I will be moving at the end of this month actually, which is exciting. I'm staying in this same building, but I'm upgrading to a 1-bedroom, thank goodness. I have also been buying a lot of books. I go through phases where I go months and months without buying books, and then I go into a phase where I just keep buying way too many books, and I'm currently in that phase right now. And I also just want to unhaul and get rid of some before I move. So I thought I would do this with you. I'm going to go through my shelves and just pick out books that I don't think I want to read. Some of them I will just unhaul. Some of them I will ask you all for your opinion. If you think I should keep it, I just need your help figuring out which books to unhaul because I don't quite know yet. So if you want to see a bookshelf tour before I tear down this bookcase with all the books I'm going to take off to unhaul, I will link that video for you guys. I just filmed it. Yes, you can also watch organize my bookshelf with me. So I have a bookshelf organization video and I have a bookshelf tour video that I will link for you guys. But I'm just gonna go shelf by shelf, just kind of grab the books as I go and share with you the ones that I don't think I want to keep. So let's get started. This one, definitely. This one, I don't know about this one. All right, so I went through the first two here and I got some. All right, first we have these two, well, hold on. So first we have two book of the month books that I don't think I want to keep. The first one is Fred White and Royal Blue. I know this is like a romance and I know people love it, but I'm not a romance reader. And I don't know, I also think that if I ever decide to read this, I could just buy the paperback, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. So I think I am just gonna go ahead and unhaul this. This one, I'm not quite sure if I want to unhaul or not. This is The Leavers by Lisa Ko. And I believe this is following, let's see. It says one morning, Domingu's mother, an undocumented Chinese immigrant, goes to her job at the nail salon and no one can find her. It sounds like while his mother is gone, he eventually gets adopted by a white family. Oh, that does sound kind of good now. Oh, rereading that synopsis does sound kind of good. Okay, let me know if you have read this book. Should I keep it? Should I try it? Let me know. The next stack here we have Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. I know this book, again, got a lot of love, but I tried reading it and I could not get into it. This is a beautiful cover, but I don't know. What do you all think? I'm not a historical fiction person, but maybe you could convince me to keep this one. Let me know. I have Migration. So this book, I'm not sure that I want to read this at all. Some people, again, I hear mixed things. Some people absolutely love this book. Some people don't like this book. But I don't think I'm ever gonna read it. There's so many other books out there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. But again, if you think I should keep it, let me know. All right, this book here, I pre-ordered this book because I was so excited for Marcus Zuzak's new book. He wrote The Book Thief, and this is his newest book. This came out a while ago though when I pre-ordered this, and it is signed. There we go. So it is signed. However, I have heard 0 people talk about this book. 0 people. So I have no idea. It's a chunky book. I just feel like if I haven't gotten to it yet, I don't think I will. Let's see, it says, let me tell you about our brother, the 4th Dunbar boy named Clay. Everything happened to him. We were all changed through him. So it sounds like it's a book about a group of brothers. I don't know. I just haven't heard anyone talk about that. Not that that would should be a reason not to read a book. But, oh, this is really pretty. I don't think I ever looked under the dust jacket. That's pretty. But I just you would think more people would read it because The Book Thief is so popular. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and unhaul this one. I don't see myself reading this anytime soon. Lastly, from this little section is The Invention of Wings by Sumant Kid. Again, another book that I know is super popular, so I got it, but I have not yet gotten around to reading it, and I just don't see that happening anytime soon. So I think this is another one that I'm going to go ahead and unhaul. Again, any of these books, if you think that I would actually love it, let me know. But I think this is just meh. I don't think there's gonna be too many from this section. All right, so there are none from this little row that I want. Let's go down to the next one. I think I want to keep all my science fiction books. Oh, it's maybe this one. Yeah, I don't think about that. All right, so from my science fiction shelf, I forgot about this book, The Power by Naomi Alderman. I was super excited to read this book because it sounds really great, but I've only heard like kind of like iffy things about it. I don't know. This one's definitely, let me know if you think I should keep this or not. I don't like the premise. Oh, I did not realize that is so pretty under the dust jacket. The premise sounds really great. It's like a book about women who have the power to kill people with their hands. So I think it's like a play on if women, you know, were able to protect themselves, if they were actually powerful, as in like had strength to protect themselves against men. I think it's kind of along those lines, but I've heard like not so great things about this. I don't know. This one I really don't know, so definitely let me know your thoughts if I should keep this one. It's a really pretty book and I've been meaning to get to it for a while, just haven't yet, so let me know. Next shelf. All right, I went to my fantasy shelf here. All right, so first, these two books, Nevernight and The Poppy War. I do want to read these, don't worry. I just don't think I want to keep the hard copy of these, hardback. I think I want paperbacks of these. I think it'll just make it easier for me to read, and it will, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It will motivate me to read it more because it's so much easier to read from a paperback, even though this is like a beautiful book. But I really like the paperback. It's like orange. And then the same goes for Nevernight. These two, I really want to read both of these books, but I'm just not convinced that I need the hardback. I know that's such a weird thing. I feel like readers will get it, but I think I am going to go ahead. Although this looking at this Poppy War, again, it is beautiful. Hardback. Dang. This one I'm not like too pressed about. I'm gonna go ahead and get Unhaul that one. Oh, looking at this one though, it is a gorgeous hardback. Oh no, what should I do? Now I'm not sure because it's so pretty. Okay, I feel like I should just keep it then because I don't have to get rid of it. Okay, I think I am gonna keep it. The two fantasy books that I found was The Unspoken Name. So this one, let's see, I kind of forgot what it's about. So it says, what if you knew how and when you will die? Kasori, I don't know how to say her name, does. She will climb the mountain, enter the shrine of the Unspoken, and gain the most honored title, Sacrifice. But on the day of her foretold death, a powerful mage offers her a new fate. Leave with him and live. Turn away from her destiny and her god to become a thief, a spy, and an assassin, the wizard's loyal sword. Topple an empire and help him reclaim his seat of power. But Sori, I don't know how to say this, will soon learn gods remember, and if you live long enough, all debts come due. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, I don't know if I've like heard anyone talk about this book. Priestess, Assassin, Traitor. All right, I think I'll keep it. That one sounded pretty good actually. Why not? The next book I'm gonna get rid of is just because I have another copy of this. So I ordered the Waterstones exclusive edition of this. They sent this copy. Well, actually my friend, he got it for me for Christmas. He ordered me the Waterstones exclusive edition for Christmas one year. But they sent him the regular, which is still beautiful, but I don't need two copies. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I'll probably sell it. It's just like black underneath. So I do have the beautiful Waterstones edition. Again, so I'm gonna head and get rid of this. This book is so pretty. I haven't read this yet, so we have that one. See my horror shelf. I doubt there's anything. Oh yes, there actually is something for my horror shelves. Okay, so we have this series here, Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes and Finders Keepers. I know there is a third book. I love these covers. They are so pretty, so stunning. However, oh, you know, actually, I don't know if I want to keep them because I don't know if I'm going to read them, although these covers are just so stunning. And I do want my horror shelf. Maybe I'll keep it. You know what? I'm going to keep them. They're just like, looking at them again, are these not so beautiful? I just need to get around to reading it. Maybe that'll be one of my, maybe I'll do another video where like, I do one of these videos or these books with self-destruct, so I have to read them. And I need to read the first book in this series. But yeah, I was gonna say, should I get rid of these? Because I haven't heard too many talk about them, but they're just too pretty. Okay, keeping them. You like how I'm like convincing myself to keep all these books? I think that's funny. Next, I'm gonna look at my YA books. All right, so I'm already pretty strategic, I guess, I don't know the word, for with my YA books. So like the ones I have are like definitely the ones that I want to keep. But there are two here that I'm not sure about. So the first one is A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I know this is like a dark academia, but I've heard so many mixed things about it, so I'm not sure. It seems like a cool idea, but again, I've just heard so many mixed things. Some people saying like it's not worth it. So what do you think? I mean, it is a beautiful book. Should I keep this? Do you think I'll like it? I don't know. The other one is Sorcery of Thorns. This book I have heard so many great things about, and for some reason this is like a YA fantasy that I think I will like. Let's see what it's about again. I kind of forgot, but I just remember thinking that that sounds like a book that I will actually enjoy. All sorcerers are evil. Elizabeth has known, but as long as she has known anything. Oh wait. Raised as a fondling of one of great library. She's grown up on the tools of sorcery. Oh, she like works at like a magical library. Then an act of sabotage releases the library's most dangerous grimoire. Elizabeth's desperate intervention implicates her in the crime. She's torn from her home to face justice in the capital, with no one to turn to but her sworn enemy, the sorcerer Nathaniel Thorne, and his mysterious demonic servant. The more I read this, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this. What do you think? This cover is really pretty. Let me know if you think I would like this. You all know I'm like iffy about my YA books, but I don't know why this one caught my eye originally. Probably because it was like a magical library. Should I keep this? Should I read it? Let me know. And the more I read that synopsis, I'm like, I don't think so. We'll see. Okay. A couple more shelves to go, just two more actually. All right, well there's actually just only one more book, which is The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Feiler. I just like have had this book forever and I have not gotten around to reading it. I forgot what it's about. Let's see. While on vacation with their parents, Matthew and his older brother sneak out into the middle of the night. Only Matthew comes home. 10 years later, Matthew tells us he has found a new way to bring his brother back. What begins as the story of a lost boy turns into the story of a brave man yearning to understand what happened that night. Okay, so it sounds like his brother died and he's like dealing with that. That sounds very depressing. I don't know if I can deal with that right now. Yeah, I feel like this is just a book that if I ever decide I want to read it, I can find it. I think I am gonna go ahead and unhaul this one. All right, so let me see if I can stack all these books up and show you. Here are the books. Let me know. Some of these I told you that I do want to read, but maybe not in this format, or I just don't want them. I have second copies. Some of them I need your opinion on. Let me know. It's only 12 books that I'm thinking about unhauling, which doesn't sound like too many. However, before I moved, I unhauled a ton of books. So a lot of these are like, I already kind of knew that I want to keep them, but I think that's a pretty good amount though. 12 books to potentially unhaul. Let me know your thoughts down below, which ones I should keep, which ones I shouldn't keep. Try to convince me or tell me get rid of it, go ahead. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.